Good morning, boys and girls. It's your G-Love here, otherwise known as Big Slick Melter, and this is my 53rd video log documenting my transformation from average Joe into lean, muscular and generally awesome badass. Yeah, okay, so the time is about 8:45 in the morning on Wednesday the 20th of February 2013. I weighed myself this morning and my average weight for the past 7 days was 185.15 or 11, something like that, just over 185. So I've gone back up into the 185s. This was following my my refeed 2 days ago, or yesterday. No, sorry, 2 days ago. Got up into the 185s, but that's all good. It's not a problem. I was expecting my average weight to go up slightly anyway over the last 7 days. It will begin to drop when now that I've restarted my metabolism. Today is a low calorie day, 4,500 calories. And I'm expecting to see a markedly low weigh-in tomorrow morning, so that's all good. Plus also, I'm feeling fucking fine today, baby. I'm looking forward to a fantastic workout with Alex England in about half an hour to an hour's time. We're going to be hitting up some chest and shoulders. Going to be making all kinds of gains, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's the essentials out of the way. As I said yesterday, today I want to talk about something a bit different. I've got a list of things here on some paper that I can go through. That's one of the reasons why we like to do our walks in the morning down by the river. It's all good. Right. Okay. As I was saying yesterday, there are certain things that I want to bring into my diet plan along the way to help me accelerate fat loss. Some of these are to increase testosterone production, but most of them are ways just to clean my diet up. And as I said before, on many occasions, I'm a great believer in doing as little as possible for as long as you can to get the best results that you can. So these things are in order of, basically they start off being really easy and cheap, and they end up being really difficult or quite expensive. Okay, I haven't exactly decided just yet on what stage I'll bring these things in, but basically the last thing on the list is something that I would do only when I got down to literally 8% body fat or even below, because it's something that I don't think I can keep up for very long, something that I'll probably keep up for maybe a few weeks at maximum to see how low in body fat I can get, but that's a long way off in the future for the moment, guys. But I'll start going through them. Okay, two things I've already started doing, that's my keychain ringing away there, it's very annoying, is eating broccoli every single day raw. Okay, I'm in a very privileged position to be with a near endless supply of vegetables to nibble on for free, within reason of course. So I have some broccoli in work, and every single day I nibble on it. Every single meal I have 3 meals a day. I take about 50 grams, 100 grams, starting small, working my way up. The idea is that broccoli is something that helps to mop up an enzyme called aromatase. Now, aromatase is an enzyme which is produced by your body in response to stress, and is also found in certain plasticizers in plastics. And what it does is it converts free testosterone into estrogen. And obviously estrogen is not something that I want in my fucking body, because estrogen causes it just depresses mood, causes fat and weight gain, and makes you weak. Okay, we don't want that. So lots of broccoli. The second thing is that I've already started doing is not eating or drinking from anything plastic. Okay, plasticizers found in plastics have a similar effect to aromatase, and they basically convert testosterone to estrogen. Okay, that's what I've already started. The next thing on the list is tomatoes. This is just a general health thing, really, and the only reason why I haven't really started it is because they can be quite expensive, the decent ones. And something that I want to do is probably to replace some of my fruit with tomatoes. I've read online that they're one of these superfoods for health and just general well-being. Remember, guys, as well, that if you're trying to get lean and muscular, you might think to yourself, well, what's the use of trying to be healthy? But the healthier you are, the more you can push your body, the quicker you're going to recover from workouts, the more of a deficit you can put your body in, and the quicker you can lose fat. The quicker you can use fat. So it pays to be healthy. So I'm going to start eating some tomatoes fairly soon, although they're quite high in sugar, so I need to rewrite my diet plan to fit them in. Okay. Anyway, the next thing is cashew nuts. It's something that I enjoy every single morning. I have 40 grams of cashews with my 5 eggs. in the morning. I'm probably going to drop the cashew nuts. My fat intake in my diet at the moment is very, very, very high anyway. I think I have like 80 or 90 grams of fat in my breakfast alone, and it's just one thing that I eat which isn't particularly, it's healthy, but it's not like top class, you know, like nutrition superfood healthy, like walnuts or almonds. Okay, but they're really expensive, and that's something that I might fit into my diet later on. But cashew nuts are going to be going fairly soon. I think I'll be dropping those. Coconut fat with every meal, or with at least one meal a day. I've recently read online about coconut fat. It's a solid fat, almost 90, I think it's like 91% saturated fat, but the good kind of saturated fat, and it's something that I might want to bring in just to bolster my testosterone levels as I get leaner. It is very, very, very expensive, and for this reason it's quite far down the list. Okay, the next thing is flaxseed oil. This is also quite expensive, and it's something that I was taking before when I was cutting. Once I got below about 10% body fat, it's really weird. It's like you start drinking it, and it just has this effect. It just kind of switches your brain on, makes you more mentally alert, which obviously helps you to keep with your diet because you're more on the ball, you're more organised, and it also has this kind of leaning effect. It kind of like takes away your hunger and makes you less hungry. It's really, really strange how eating a fat can actually make you slimmer, but it does. But it is very, very expensive, hence the reason why it's quite far down the list. Then we've got going on some tablets. At some point when I get low in body fat, I'm going to start to need some support with zinc. ZMA tablets are really good as well. They help you to sleep, and it's like a mineral support for hormonal health. So ZMA tablets, vitamin C, 2,000 milligrams a day, and multivitamins. These will come after the flax oil, okay, but before the next thing, which is fish oil. Now, fish oil is something that I've never actually taken, and it's one of those things where if you want to get something decent, you've got to pay quite a lot of money for it. So at some point, once I get to a point where I'm leaner than I've ever been before, i.e. below 8% body fat, I will start taking some sort of fish oil supplement. But it's probably going to be something like in a similar way to the last item on the list, where I'm cutting out food groups like milk, sugar, and bread. It's one of those things that I'm not going to be keeping up for indefinitely. What I've kind of ascertained by looking at videos online and seeing what other people do is that a lot of fitness guys, what they do is they get themselves down to a very lean body fat of like 8%, where they know they can maintain it without going insane. I'm going to turn around now and go back. Where they know they can maintain it without going insane, and then what they do is they stay at that level, and then if they've got a photo shoot coming up or they want to get extra lean, they're never more than a few weeks away, and they can just like hit the cardio and just lose the extra little bit of fat, but they always return back to their normal level, which is a bit higher. So yeah, so fish oil tablets, and then finally the last thing that I will probably be doing is eliminating 3 things from my diet completely. 3 things that basically in some ways keep me sane and make my diet a lot easier. Bread for one, because I drink a lot of olive oil, I have it on virtually every meal. A slice of bread, 100 calories, wholemeal bread, is very, very, very handy just for mopping up olive oil at the end and just making sure the plate's clean. And I quite like bread. Everyone likes bread, but bread is something that you really want to moderate. Obviously it's full of a lot of salt and it's full of a lot of sugar, and it's just generally, I don't know, it just generally doesn't help you to be lean. The other thing as well is dairy. I'm pretty sure that cutting out milk can actually lower your body fat percentage. I'm not really sure exactly how, but I've spoken to a few guys and I've read online that cutting out dairy towards the end of a diet can help. The only dairy that I really have is I have milk on my porridge as my first meal at midday. What I might start doing at some stage is just pour my protein shake over my porridge and eat it like that. But as I said before, these are things that I will do towards the end of my cut, when I'm literally looking for things just to get rid of that last little bit of body fat. And the last thing is just eliminating sugar completely. I have sugar in my porridge, 1 teaspoon. It just makes it palatable. Like I said before the end, as I get towards the end, I will eliminate that. But if I'm already eliminating dairy, I'm pouring my protein shake over my porridge anyway, so that will give it some sweetness, because it's quite sweet, the protein that I have. So yeah, that's the list of things that I'll be doing, in the order that I'll be doing them. As I said before, all I'm doing at the moment is just using only glass and crockery for eating, and eating broccoli 3 times a day. Yeah, we'll take it from there. So yeah, that's basically the video for today. Pretty much everything. I'm now walking back to back to St Thomas to meet Alex to go and do our workout and then our cardio walk afterwards. What I will say before I go is don't forget to press this button, I think it's there, up there, and that will give you a link to my subscription page so you can subscribe. And also there'll be a link down here when I talk about something which I think is very interesting, and I think that you guys will like it too. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, share with friends, comment, subscribe and question this video, and yeah, let's start that again. Go fuck it up, guys. Have a good one. Cheers, bye bye.